What is up, guys? It's Magic the Gamer back today with another video of Minecraft. This is a totally different map. This is a totally start from scratch. But this time I'm going to teach you how to build a nice farmhouse in survival. That might take a while because we have to get all the supplies, but that's okay. So, since we're in a nice location, we're getting nice oak wood. Oak wood is a very nice textured wood. It adds a nice character to your building, and that's what we need. Okay, I don't think I need the leaf feathers. Can we drop those? Yeah, drop the leaves. I don't need those. Is that a cow? We need to kill the cow. Kill the cow. Kill the cow. Yeah, kill the cow. 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 All right. Look at this beautiful land. See, this is a perfect location. So what we're gonna actually do is we're gonna actually build it. I think that I don't know. I was thinking about building the house right there, but then I'm like, ugh. There's like a big hole in there. I don't think so. All right, so we're gonna find a place to actually build. Let's go. Let's go travel. I figured like if we get out of this, yeah, 'cause it's like a jungle here. Kill this cow real quick. Kill the cow, kill the cow, kill the cow. Okay, there we go. Give me the stuff. Figured if we get out of this woods, we can find a nice flat land to build our village. Well, our farmland. Actually, to be honest, that looks like a nice location. Although people don't think that looks like a nice location. It does. Alright, let's get some wood. Because we need a tree sapling. That's kind of what we need. It's a not bad location. Okay, I don't know why I keep getting leaves. Look at that, beautiful. Alright, we need to keep breaking this because I want to get a sapling from this tree. I need a sapling so that way we can be able to plant the tree anywhere we want. I need at least 2 saplings. Come on, give me another sapling. Come on. Alright, let's just get some more trees. There should be another one dropping soon. Alright, so guys, what we're kind of doing is we're making a... In our last video, we showed you how to build a 10 by 10 house in survival. This time, we're going to teach you how to build a nice farmland house. So, this house can be any, like, texture or, like, any size you want. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you how to build a kind of farmhouse mixed with like a barn on the side, so it's gonna look a little weird, but it's gonna be like the barn and stuff like that. We're gonna teach you how to do that. Okay, that is so cool with the leaves. Oh, there's a sheep. Okay, I'm still looking for a sapling and it's not dropping one. Come on, drop one. Come on, drop a sapling. There's an apple. I need an apple, but I need a sapling is kind of what I need. It should drop. There it is. Okay, there's another sapling. Good. That's kind of what we. Oh, we got 2 extra. That's pretty good. All right, let's start heading to our location that we're doing. All right, let's kill the sheep. Yeah, need the sheep. Buy sheep. Buy sheep. All right, so let's put some of the stuff that we don't need, like that sheep wool. All right, so if we keep heading this way, there's a perfect location. But now I'm thinking that if we do the brown, we could do like a white with the brown. So I'm thinking of like using the oak wood with the birch wood to add a nice brown and white texture, kind of, like, if you know what I mean. What it is like it's like taking black and white and making it look like a grayish, you know, kind of. But we're not gonna be like mixing the colors. We're gonna be taking 2 woods and actually add them. So now we got to get a birch tree deal, which a lot of times it doesn't take that long, but sometimes if you're trying to do this, it takes forever to find one. Now I got a message in my comments on my last video of Minecraft saying that I need to finish the game and stuff like that. Yeah, I do need to finish the game to end of the dragon, but the only problem about that is if you do that, that takes like so long, and the video will have to be like super long to actually be able to complete that because it will take a lot of time to get all the supplies to go to the Ender Dragon, and they won't allow me to do that. They won't allow me to take that long on the video. So I will try to do that though. I'll try to make it short if I do one, but I'm not gonna do one for a little while. I hope you guys like my other videos that I did. I will keep posting different videos and different deals to keep y'all guys entertained, trying to do different games, different styles, because I hope y'all guys will like them and stuff like that. If you like the videos, just please comment and like and subscribe. I will appreciate that so much. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, give me a birch deal. Man, it's got. Oh, there's one right here. How in the world did that happen? There's one right there. There's not even a tree there. Maybe there was. I don't know. I'm not killing the pig. Up here we'll probably like kill the pig, kill the veal. That leaves are just weird. Alright, so we're kind of ending up there. That looks like a good location. Not that, like those sections, but building it right there. Now, in order to build that house, you'll need supplies. So that's kind of what we need to do. Come on, we need to get some supplies. Look at that. Beautiful land right here. Look at that. Beautiful. There's even nice grass over there. And see the water. So we're going to build it right there. Right on top. You can see where that deal is. That's kind of where we're going to build it. Up in the mountain as a farmland. It might sound stupid, but it's not, to be honest. Unless you think it is, which it probably is. Who knows? But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Come here, sheep. Come here, come on. Kill the sheep. Kill the sheep. There we go. All right. And that's another sheep. Yay, more sheep. And one reason why I'm killing so much sheep is to get a bed, so that way if I don't have time. Llamas are good. That sometimes they'll give you some lead or lead or whatever that is. Sometimes they'll give you some leather, but not always. Some of them won't give you nothing. They'll be like little pieces of crap. So let's go with some of that, just so that we have enough to actually get a crafting table. That's kind of what we need. Then we're gonna take that crafting table and we're gonna take and switch the crafting table. Because we need cobblestone. Cobblestone is one of our main deals. One reason why is so we can have better equipment. Because we've been mining with our hands and it's been hurting. So, yeah. There we go. Look at that. We got 4 pieces of wood, which is actually a pretty good start. We're going to take that wood and we're going to take it and make 16 of these, turn around and make that, and then we're going to turn around and make that and that, so that we have our tools. We finally got our tools, so that way we can be able to make stuff. Now, in a farmland, you can build it any flat surface, but I want to do a mountain range type farmland, so that way you can see the view while you're farming. Now, it might take a while because you got to get up to the mountain and then you got to start clearing the locations so that way you can have a clear place to build it, in other words. It sounded like a dog growled. That was weird. It might be a wolf. Let's go. while to do this. Probably like, I don't want to watch this guy mine all day. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hurry this up. My pickaxe is almost up, anyways. Then we'll start heading on the mountain. One reason I'm getting a lot of cobblestone is so I can use and make my tools stronger, so that way they'll last longer than wood. And also I can save my wood materials to build the house. Alright, let's start heading up there, because there's already a tree up there, so we can start heading up there, like that. Doing some parkour in Minecraft. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, I think I can get up that way. Okay, that's a pig. I keep thinking that's not a pig for some stupid reason. Alright, let's get some more wood. We need as much wood as we can if we're going to build this nice farmland house. Our next deal is to build a shovel so we can clear the location. Because it's mostly dirt up here, so we need the shovel to clear it faster. Because it's a nice location here. Now, it's actually pretty small of a location, so we're going to try to take this section here and make it the same size. We're going to do a nice square size. One reason why we do a square size is it's more easier to build. And that zombie's looking at me. What the fuck you want? Huh? What the fuck you want? Alright, let's get started on building a shovel. Also, I need a sword because this dumbass is looking at me right now. This is not for kids right here, dude. Let me go beat this ass up. Come here. How many fucking zombies are there, dude? There's like a whole army of zombies right there. Alright, let's get to building. I think that if we flatten it down a little bit. Let's clear this all up. Yeah, bitches, you can't get me. What the f— oh my gosh, I thought that was a ghast. That llama looked like a fucking ghast. Alright, so what we're trying to do is we're going to take this and flatten it down a little bit. Then get a little more. Fuck you. Where'd that bitch go? Come here, bitch. This is day 1 of Minecraft and we're already getting motherfuckered. Get the fuck out of my— no, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I didn't even shoot that llama. Damn. It's after my ass already. I know I didn't pay rent, but seriously, don't gripe at me. Alright, let's try this again. How the fuck is they getting up? Okay, we need to solve that problem before they try to actually get up. Wow, we got quartz and dirt. I don't even remember what the heck that is. We're going to flatten this down a little bit because the lower section of it is a little more dirt. Alright, let's do that little flattener. Let's get more dirt. We gotta use dirt. We need to get more food in our system that way we don't die. So what we're going to do is we're going to level it off to the same size as this thing. That way we have plenty of room to actually start building. You want to start with a flat surface when you're building. Yeah, we even got a waterfall here, which is actually a good idea because we might need that water for farmland. Finish cleaning this up. Get it all nice. Get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way, bitch. Literally, stop fucking shooting me. There, you want to get a square size. I think that zombie actually died. Alright, let's get this cleared up a little bit. I don't need that dirt, I just need it to be a flat surface. Let's clear this section up, get this all nice looking. Yeah, there we go, look at that. Beautiful. There we go, get all the stuff that we need to do. We need one side to where we can actually get up, so that way we can get up on our house land. And look at that, it's beautiful. This is gonna be a nice house, trust me. Alright, look at that, beautiful. I don't know what's the difference between a coarse and a regular dirt. That's a coarse dirt, and that's a regular dirt. They look the fucking same thing, dude. It's literally just stupid. Alright, there we go. Get that finished. Now, since we got the place all and over, we need to start working on it. What the fuck you want, bitch? Get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way, you fucking bitch. Dang. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to place the dirt here. The dirt here so that they don't come up and kill me before I get this finished because my health is already low. Now, when you're making a farm, you're gonna need seeds, and that's the one thing I don't. So, but there is pumpkin seeds over there, which is not a bad start to actually start with. Or you can get grass. Grass is making wheat, which adds a little bit of. So, time to start working on our house. Now, we got the regular oak log and we got the regular birch wood. So, what we're going to start with is a nice oak log. I always start with the oak log. Alright. Now, here is the tricky part. You want to make 2 bases on this base, which don't give you a lot of room, to be honest. So, you might have to extend your platform out a little bit more. There you go, look at that, make it a little bit bigger so that way you have plenty of room to actually be able to build. Of course, I'm about to run out of dirt, which ain't good, but that's okay. That's totally fine. Gotta eat more because my health's gotta generate more. Alright, get our crafting table on the ground so we can start building. So what we want to start with is we want to start making some birch planks. Just a little bit of birch planks so that we can start. Next we want to do is get these. That was a creeper. I thought he was about to be up here. Alright, let's get some of these planted so we can have more trees ready to go. Look how many zombies and creepers are down there, dude. There's so many mobs down there. So I just want to throw TNT down there and just blow them all up. But I don't have TNT. So we're gonna start with our deal. Get our health up again. First, we're going to start with the oak log. Now, since this has to be a 2 deal, you want to have the barrier from here, because this is where we're going to put a fence around, so that way we don't fall off the mountain and kill ourselves. Because I've done that several times. So it needs to be, the house needs to be at least 2 blocks away from the fence. That way you have deals. So if the fence is here, it's going to be here. So 1, 2, it has to be about here where you can build it. So you have to get this. 1, 2, and then there. So you have to get that to be 1, 2. So it has to be right about there. That's about the size you want to do it, because it gives you plenty of way to walk around the house and plenty of room for the fence to go there. So I think it's supposed to be like right there. I think so, because yeah, something like that. So that way you have plenty of room to walk around. So right about there. And then you need this one, because this will be the fence. Be right about there, I think. Yeah, there. And then you want it about there. You want it at least a block away from the fence so you have plenty of room to actually start with. Now, it's already day 2, or getting close to, I think, day 2 or day 1. I'm not exactly sure what days it is in Minecraft, but that's okay. I think it's day 2. Oh, fuck. Shit. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. You know what? It's alright. I need dirt. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, shit. Fucking. No, bitch. Shit! Yeah, this is definitely not for kids. I just freaking cuss like crazy over here. It's because they're fucking blowing me up over here. Alright, let's get the dirt back. Yeah, that does not look good on my health. I'm gonna have to eat some apple. That's all I got in food, because my health is so bad, dude. Alright, let's get started on building it. So if you're gonna build a farm type looking house, kind of shaped like a barn, you want to start getting your areas built. There we go. And get that one. You want to start with some poles and get the angle poles up, so that way you have an idea of where you're gonna build it. So my idea is to not fall off this again. So I'm thinking about building some ladders and stuff, whatever. So I am thinking about taking this and building the what is it called? What is it called? Okay, I need like one more, I think. Yeah, I think like one more less than I need to, so I need to build this. I'm building a composer, I think, or compressor, whatever the heck it's called. So that way I can take and I can use whatever excess material, grass, or whatever I need to actual build bone meal, which, yeah, skeletons will give me. Which I actually need to take that, and that, so we can have more trees. So let's start. Alright, so we already got some of the birch dills, and we got cobblestone. We're going to take the cobblestone this time. Instead of doing it at the base of the dome, we're going to do it the floor. And then we're going to put carpet underneath it when we get enough wood. Or wool. Whichever one comes first. I don't actually know, to be honest. So this is where we need to take our shovel, and we need to dig underneath here. Yep, and this is what I've realized. I didn't patch up the holes here, so yeah, I gotta patch that up. Because right now it's just floating. Alright. There, like that. You want to do that all the way around your building. Damn it. There we go. Let's get that patched up. There you go. Boom. You want to get a little bit around. So this will be your actual base of your concrete. Pretty much, if you're building a house, you want to do like a concrete. You want to have a support underneath your house, so that way if you start digging under your house, you know, you don't fall through. Well, that's kind of what we're doing right here. Is taking the cobblestone and using it as our kind of base underneath it. But this is not our floor. This is just to the outside of the house. Our inside of the house is going to be something different. So, I think what we're going to do is take that orange wood that we got, and I think we're going to take that and actually use that as the floor in our house. It doesn't look that great, but it might add a texture to our house that other wood won't. First, we got to clear out the dirt, so that way we can have a clear space to build our floor. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Now we got a perfectly good place to build. We can also use the dirt to help us build the stairs. So that way we can get up higher and build our building higher. So we're going to start with that. And let's see if we can get over there. I don't think so. I don't think so. Can we get over there? I really don't. Ah, crap. Nope. I don't think so. Alright. Yeah. See, my health is so bad and I have no more food. So we're gonna take this birch, the regular what we got in the Arcadia wood, and we're gonna place it. Look at that. It doesn't actually look too bad, but we got to get more wood, and the wood's down there, and I'm got to get more health too. So we're gonna probably have to go hunting again, so we got more food. There's also a pig down there. But let's try and get our place still. So we're gonna actually build the doors right here. Now I want to start with a birch, or the birch wood for our doors because it adds a nice texture. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9 still, so it's going to be uneven. And in this case, you want to do a double door or a single door. I'm going to do a single door. A single door, that way it doesn't look too off. That way it's 8 on one side, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that would be 5. It's going to be uneven, but it's alright. No one really has to look at that part. Alright, so let's go. We got the door already, which the crafting table's in the way, but it's alright. So let's get on this. Now, since we got that taken care of, we can take the Arcadian, the birch wood, and finish up. So the birch wood is going to be our main type wall, I guess. I guess you could say the wall. So there we go. We got the wall. Look at that. We're already getting the wall. Now, it might look like any other square building, but you can actually change that if you don't like square buildings. I do square buildings because it's a lot easier to build in a square than it is a circle or an oval or any other shape for some stupid reason. Minecraft decided that they wanted squares, so you gotta do what you gotta do in squares. Look at that. Already coming together. Look at that. Beautiful. Even though the door's like right there in the way. Too bad you can't actually trap it through the zombie flesh as the dill, so I'm gonna be eating that for dill just so I can get my health up. I know it sounds disgusting. I think I broke my pickaxe, so that's not good. So I have to go actually build another pickaxe, so that way I can get these cobblestone out of the way. Oh wait, we got torches? Wait, we got torch recipe? How did we get torch recipe? We didn't get any coal. I want to do that so that way I can take that and do that and then do that. Like that. And you can flatten that hole down if you want, but that's actually kind of be our shade right there. Somehow there's a tree in the middle of the sky there. So I think we're going to take that down because that's just, it's going to look weird on our house, to be honest. So we're going to take this and we're going to do this. This is a long way to get up here. Also, it's the Arcadia wood, which is what we needed. So, I guess it's a win-win situation there. Look at that. Beautiful wood. We got beautiful wood. We're getting all the wood out of that tree. Oh, crap. Of course. There's always, like, this time where you can't get the last piece of block. A lot of times you would build like, stairs or something to get up there. Now, I don't know if I have a shovel, probably no, so we're going to have to mine it with our hands. That way, this can all come down, because this doesn't need to be, like, in our top of our house, because it's going to look weird. Neighbors come over and they're like, why do you have a tree floating in your house? Ain't that kind of dangerous? You'd be like, no, it looks nice. And then it falls, and then your house is destroyed. Yeah, don't need that. There we go. Get all this dirt. Dirt is a good supply. You can start with the dirt house if you want to save supplies. I mean, it will keep the rain out for a little bit, but not like a lot. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna get that out. There we go. Clear that section. Look at that. There we go. Finish that up. We need the Arcadian wood, so that's why we placed the drill. There's a cow right there. I need to go down and get some more food, but alright, there we go. I also need some wood, so that's why I got this. So we can build 36 Arcadian wood. Perfect. Enough wood we can actually patch up the section here. Get our floors, start looking in. Mostly you can start with any. I hate when it does that and literal places in the front of my face. Alright, I still need a couple more wood, but that's alright. And it's already getting dark. I hate the weather on this thing. Alright. Since we got our floors already looking beautiful. Look at that. The white with the orange, and then you get the dark brown. I wish it was actually dark brown, but it's not. Doesn't look too bad. I'm going to eat some last zombie flesh that I got. I know it's going to make me sick, but I've got to eat something to get my health up. Which don't look too bad. Like, it's already starting to look together. Now, what I was saying about arch is you can do a regular door frame like this, if you wanted to, and have it like that, yeah, it doesn't look great. Watch. Once you take and build a couple of these, take them and put in old slabs, you can add a design to it. In other words, you can do that, and then you can do that. Wait, that's extra on oak log. Sorry, wrong thing. No wonder why it was big. Wrong material. I used oak planks and not oak slabs. You can go like this, like that, that, and then you can come down again when the block gets placed here, like that, and then, oh wait, that's still the wrong material. I hate when I forget which material it is. Boom. Like that. Shut the heck up, neighbor. Boom. Adds a nice texture to your house. Now, I might actually have to move this out a little bit than I realized, so that way I have enough space for it. Because I just realized that it's actually 10 times bigger than I actually wanted it to be. Is there a zombie in my house? I don't know, I keep hearing zombie noises. I know that's probably from like down there. Oh, yeah. Now on the front, I'm probably going to have to make the dirt a little bit bigger. Just so I don't have, like, I don't fall. Because I don't have the fence in yet, so we're going to just make it like that. Look at that. Adds a nice texture to the frame. Adds a nice little arched material in it. That's kind of what you want. And somehow this motherfucker decided to come come here, bitch. You want to come in my fucking house? Come here. Oh yeah, that guy's fucking dead, dog. He fucking dropped to the floor. Yeah, I still need to get food, which is our main. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. I hate these zombies. They think they own my house. Are you serious? That is so weird when you see a zombie or a spider just like floating for like 5 minutes. Oh crap, almost fell off. Yeah, I definitely need to get the fence built. So let's start with that. So on this time, I think what we're going to do is you're going to use the, I think what we need to do is use the jungle wood, to be honest. Add the orange material. Yeah, let me get rid of that, and let me get some of that. I have leaves. Can I drop the leaves in there? Yeah, I can drop the leaves in there. Okay, I need more stuff to drop. I just don't have enough. A lot of times you're going to have a lot of extra supplies, which is kind of normal. Look at that. It's already starting to come together, and we're not even done with the house. So let's go. Let's get this on the roll. Alright, now I'm out of wood, and that's the problem. I'm out of wood. So, go this up a little bit level. This a little bit level. This one, and that one. To add a nice deal. And yeah, there's a creeper like outside the window, so we need to get some sand too. But unfortunately, we don't have sand. So now since we got the floor pretty much done, we can actually destroy the crafting table and move it over. And the same with this, move it over. I'm gonna move it on that side, that way it's not so close together, which adds not a bad balance. I mean, you can build a bed, you can build whatever. So I think right about here, we're gonna take that block out, and then we're gonna take it and build it over there, and then. Think about those 2 blocks. We'll add some glass in it, but we gotta build it. But see, we're out of pretty much every supply that we actually need, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. And I just died, which sucked. It's alright, guys. I know where I was actually died at. I died on a mountain, which kind of sucks. So, alright, let me just get a lot of leaves because I need a lot of things to actually, you know, recycle. Oh, no, bitch. No, fuck you. Stupid motherfucking skeletons every single time. And there's a creeper there. And a zombie kid. Nope, not dying today. Not dying today, no. You ain't killing me, I'm fast as fuck, boy. Fast as fuck. Alright, this is where you go and go like this. Whoop. Hey, motherfucker. Come in here, can you? And he's about to. He's about to. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Yep, there he goes. I'm gonna have to do this as best I can. Come on. It's because I didn't have enough food, dude. How much is on the lava, dude? There you go. There we go. Alright, well, we need to get some sand because we need to make glass. We need at least 20 glass. You kind of want to at least get a lot of sand, so that way you can have enough glass to make an furnace, which that's another thing we need to make. Get the fuck out of my way, you stupid spider. Sorry about that. Get the fuck out of my way. You fucking son of a... you're pissing me off. Fine, I'll go away this way. He's not doing good in the water. A lot of mobs can't swim. Finally. There we go, 19. It's okay if you get a little more sand, then when you have plenty of space, or plenty of material. You kind of want a lot of material if you're going to start crafting. And I'm not going anywhere because I'm out of food, and my health is already telling me, like, I'm fucked up, so... Yep, oh fuck. Fuck this. No, fuck this. No, no, oh, no, no. I need something to get my heart back up, my health back up. I know I died, it's the right side, but I'm trying to avoid all these mobs out in nighttime for some stupid reason. There's all these mobs out. Okay, I think I'm safe this way. Nope, there's some kid right behind me in there. I think so. Haha, motherfucker. There's plenty of wood right here. It's good to get supplies. Yeah, he's like right there, he's floating. Alright, we need to get some type of food or material to help us with this. And there's, nope, I'm not going that way. Alright, I'm going around. Oh, thank God I got an apple. One hit and I'm dead, dude. I'm trying to get to my village, or my little house that I built. Oh, look, that sheep actually dropped some food. Nope, not done with it. Nope, nope, the skeleton. Nope, not the skeleton, 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 not the skeleton. Can't believe I actually live far away. I'm gonna jump in the water for now. That was close. Let me get some food. Calm it down here. Yeah. Come here, little bitch. There we go, some food. There we go, look at that. I got some food. There we go. Plenty of food to actually use. Oh, finally. Ah. And there's a sheep right here, so we can actually get in there. How is there a zombie outside? It's daytime. It's daytime. Fucking bitches, leave me alone. I don't have enough supplies to take care of them. Like all my swords and weapons are up there. Let me go with the birch wood. Give me the birch. Let me go fuck. Oh shit. Run, my brother. Alright, I know where I died up, so I'm heading up to my village right now. Or my little, you can kill. Yeah, see, that's like right there. It's quite far. But it's quite worth it though, to be honest. Get some food in my system right now. Find a way up. Oh, I got dirt. Hey. Oh, and there's all my stuff that I died at. Right there. All together. Yep. So we're back, finally, after that long journey a day. But we kind of actually got some things, we're able to actually get a furnace built, so we got some supplies done. Let's go with that. Here we go, we got enough of that. I have 3 wood, so I can make a bed, so I need to make a bed, actually, to be honest. That way I don't... Oh, I'm missing 1 other wood. Hold up. There we go. There, perfect. Finally got our bed, so I'm gonna place the bed where the 2 windows are gonna be, and then I'm gonna take and build the furnace right here. Build it right next to it. Let's go and use the doors that we don't need, and let's get the sand started to be on fire. Whatever. My health is so bad, and I don't have any food. I need the birch tree to be grown, so I need to grow this. There we go, perfect. And I do have an axe, so we're gonna use the axe that we got to actually do that. I can't believe I died, but that's alright. That's because I didn't have enough food. I need to get more food. Perfect. And place this birch over here, and then take this and drop that there. Oh, there's a cow right there. Ooh, the drop is what I'm hating right now. I'm gonna have to try to find another way down. This is the only way down, pretty much. Alright, come here, cow. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, cow? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There's a cow somewhere over here. I just saw it just 5 a sec. There it is. Get as much food as we can today. That way we don't have to worry about hunting again. There's a chicken here. Kill the chicken. Dude, that looks like a whale. That looks like a whale up there. And there's a frog. I don't think frogs give you food, so we probably won't hunt them. But here's a sheep and another chicken. I'm going to take some dye, which is the blue flowers. I'm going to take some of that, so that way we can actually be able to make our dye. And because we're going to take the sheep wool and make it all blue. Because we're going to put a blue carpet in our deal when we get it finished. It doesn't look like much. It looks like a piece of crap, but that's okay. We're actually going to build like a tower kind of on top of it to add a nice texture to it. I just killed that because I didn't care about that. Alright, let's travel a little bit so we can see if we can find any more food. Like there's a sheep right here. Oh, 2 sheep. Perfect. Dude, emeralds. That is, we're gonna definitely have to find a diamond or a obsidian type of deal. Kill the sheep. Get the material, kill the chicken. Get it for food. I think there should be another like chicken or something. Look at that. That is rare to find emeralds like that. That is rare. Because the only times you can find emeralds mainly is like. Okay, there's that. Do I have a pickaxe? Okay, I do have a pickaxe. I'm gonna get some coal. That way I don't have to actually waste my material to actually, you know, melt the glass. Also, I can build torches with it, so it's kind of a useful deal. There's another coal right there, and wow, coal and coal and coal. Wow, that's a lot of coal. Some more. Wow, that's a lot of coal. They want you to travel. Perfect. Enough coal to last a little bit so I can start making some more stuff. So that's kind of what we need. So we actually got some supplies. I don't want to kill the horsey because the horsey only gives me leather, and I don't need leather. I need food. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm walking so slow. I need meat from the cows to get my boost up. There's another sheep right here. Kill that sheep to get the food. Oh, there's a cow right there. I think that's a cow. That's a weird looking cow, but okay. I think they just decided to create cows and multicolored animals so that they don't be like disgraded. There we go. Kill the chicken. We got pretty much a little bit of food to survive a little bit. There's another chicken. Kill the chicken. Let's go back to our little house up there and start finishing it up. Come on, up you go, up you go, up you go, up, 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 up. Now the stairs right now does not look good to actually get up, and you kind of want it to where it's not easy access for the bad guys, where it's easy access for you. Alright, I still need to get the redwood because I realized that there's like 2 holes still left, so I need to get that, but that's alright. Let's use this birch still. And that was all I have. Wow, okay, so we need to find some more material to get rid of, but it's okay. We're gonna make some torches. We got 4 torches, that's pretty good. And then our glass should be made. We need 2, which I think 2 can make 16, I think, if I'm doing it right. I need more. Alright, so that is why we got coal. So we can finish that up. So what we actually need to do is actually take and make this into dye, to make the flour into dye. Apparently I made it into... What did I make it in? I thought I made it in dye. I did, I made it in blue dye. Why is it... Alright, there we go. So we can dye the yarn, or the material deal, which I need apparently more. I need to get a white flour to dye the other one. This is where... No, I don't want to build like that. I need it there, so that way we can actually be able to make it into carpet, so we can get a nice texture tight floor in our dill, which, dude, we're gonna have to need a lot more sheaves of that. I think because I got this so close to that, it thinks it's still alive, so we need to get this trimmed around it. I wish I had shears, because I could actually make a nice tight material. Now, we started off talking about making a farmhouse, which we can still do, but I think what we're going to do is make a cottage. Something that's like... Because if you make a farm up here, the water is just going to go down the mountain and not actually, like, produce your food. So, we're kind of not trying to do that. Alright, let's get that grown up so we can... It doesn't look too bad, actually. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks like it's actually growing nice. Once we get enough glass, I think we have enough now, so we can actually start getting the glass put in place. I use the thin glass planes because it gives you 10 times more than the actual other ones, and also, if you break them, you have like plenty left over. So this one, and then we get this one, and this one. And then we'll do the same on that side. It's the 2 block, which would be this block, and it'll be right here. Add a nice deal. Look at that. It's actually coming together, guys. It really is. It's going to take a little while to actually finish. But that's because we didn't have enough blocks now. We're getting some blocks in. Here we go. Add a texture. Let's get this side here done. And we're out of blocks, so that's why we got 4 more blocks, so we can actually do this. And now we're out. So now we gotta get more. We always have to get more supplies, and more, and more, and more, and more. It takes a long time to get all these supplies, to be honest. And survival takes a long time. In our next video, I think we're gonna do creative, so that way we can show you stuff that you can build in survival if you ever want to take 20 hours to build a building. But this is a small cottage. That's what we're kind of making it look like. You know, make it look like a nice cottage. We're going to put a, I think, some posts there. I think that's what we need to start doing, is getting the fence built. So we need to get some of these built. And then we need to get this built here. Well, 3. Okay, let's get some more of this. Let's get all of that done, so we have plenty of material. And let's get a couple of those. Like about 12 of that. There we go. So that way we can get the fence actually built. Alright, so on the corners you don't want to do the fence because it doesn't have a texture. You want to do a cobblestone on the corners of your building. That way it has a nice type of feel to it. And see, we're almost there, but we gotta get more supplies. This is where we use the torches. The torches we can place on the corners of the buildings. That way we can see around our house. But you can also place it anywhere you want. I think it's day 5, I think, on this place. So we need to build more. And the only problem about that is we're out of supplies. Again, we're completely out of supplies. We have no supplies. We have pitcher dills we can make, but like, we're gonna make a pitcher. And if you want, you can add paintings in your dills, but in a survival game, you kind of don't need like a fancy house. You just need a house so that you can build, which is kind of what we're doing. We're kind of just building a nice house so you can survive in. I can build more torches. I can get the torches built. Okay, I'm gonna build at least 12 torches. That should be enough for now. So I can finish brightening up my house or the location I'm at. I'm gonna do that later. Okay, that one still needs to be finished before I can place anything. The same with that one, so we can't really do much with that. But we can put one right here, so that way we can add that torch there. And there's a zombie. Get off my freaking island. I just realized that that one's way too far. It needs to be right about here. And I think I just gave him my torch. Yeah. What are you doing? Get off. Alright, this is insane. We need to block this off. I'm gonna use glass to block it up a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but hang on. It prevents them from going up. It's a weird creation, but you can use glass to block them up. Alright, so our food is still getting low. We need more food. We need more supplies. Perfect. I actually need wood, which is a really big necessary deal to finish this. Let's get rid of the dirt. So we don't have dirt right here. Or dirt here. Yeah, there we go. Make it look nice. But it's coming together. It's a slow process, to be honest. To be technically honest with y'all guys, it does take a long time to actually build like the stuff you'll actually need to survive and stuff like that. Because we still need a lot of sheep wools if we're gonna get the floor done. We need the orange wood here so we can actually get that to be built, which I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of all my food because that's necessarily. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to see if we can sleep. Nope. But our respawn point is set, so we can go and kill these mother things. Yep, they're right here. Alright, let's get down and see if we can find some more sheep or supplies. I think it's this way down. Yeah, I think this is the safer route. Okay, there's a skeleton right there. Kill a chicken. Okay, I'm gonna head out this way so that way I'm not like all the way in the dill. I also need to get blue flowers because I'm about to die. I mean, you technically don't need blue flowers. You can use any flowers you want. So I'm going to grab every flower they have. And make mine like a rainbow type floor. Oh my gosh, dude, how many mobs are out right now? Nighttime is the worst time to actually be hunting or like getting supplies. Because there's so many mobs. I'm gonna try to get this tree over here without dying. Oh, nope, nope, no, 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 nope, nope, nope. Stay away from me. I don't have armor, so I normally when I have armor, oh yeah, I'm all for natural, you know. I'm over there killing as many mobs as I can, but I have no armor. I'm low on health, I'm low on food. I can't keep hitting this. Now I got a little bow, so not bow. Sorry, my mouth was a little stuck together. This is really not what I want to be doing. It's being haunted by mobs. Oh, there's lava down there. That's nice. Alright, let's see if we can dodge this guy's arrows. Nope, I died. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep so that way it's daytime, so that way they leave me alone. Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Perfect, now it is daytime, and now I gotta go get my freaking crap that skeleton killed me, so I can finish up my house. For the 15,000th time. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Yep, it definitely hurt. Ow. I think I broke all my body parts. Yeah, there's all my stuff right there, you can see it. Ow, that hurt. All this time I had to work getting all these supplies and I can't even hang on to them. Ain't give me no space. Copper is a really good ingredient if you're trying to use for different other materials. Now I need to go get more sheep because I just realized I'm out of wood. And look, even from the far, it doesn't look too bad. And we still got a lot of work to be done on this. That's why the video is probably going to be like the longest motherfucking video in the world over here. There we go. Get that. And then we got one more chicken here. I got a chicken over here. No, don't kill the sheep. Don't kill the baby sheep because they're not, we don't kill baby sheep. We kill adult sheep. There's the difference. There we go. I need it so I can get material. Oh, there we go, and there we go. And look, there's even coal right here, so we can get more coal. Coal is a very common material you can find in caves or any place with cobblestone. The same with copper. But copper is one of the less useful materials to me because you don't really use it that much. I mean, you can use it to build a house, which we might have to show y'all what it looks like when we build a copper house. But it's not like our main necessary, like you can't build it with like a sword or anything like that. You can't. I think that sheep was a baby at first, but I think he grew up, so now it's time to kill him. Unfortunately. But we need the sheep wool so we can actually do it. I don't have shears, so I don't have iron. The tongue's all getting twisted in here. So that way we can finish up building our dill. Boom. And we can break all the glass because we don't need it right now. Boom. You don't really need the dirt. I had that dirt there for a different reason, so you can actually destroy that. How is there a skeleton still surviving? It's daytime. Man, the Minecraft logic don't make no sense. Alright, so we got all the supplies we need, as much supplies as we need. We got plenty of supplies, I think, to actually help us finish maybe the wool and stuff like that. So we're gonna try to finish it up. I don't want to build that. I want to build there we go, and then we could dye the wool. Alright, so we can do a block of coal. Okay, we could do red. I think we got more yellow, so I think we're gonna do 4 yellow. Get that all built, and then we'll try to do like 1 red wool, and then 1 like gray wool, and then another red wool. We could do another gray wool. Yeah, I think we're out of dye on that. Okay, so indeed our house is bad. Alright, so we're gonna take the yellow and add it like this. And we're out of that wool too. Dang, we're out of wool. We get wool and we just use them up. But you can finish up the carpet. I don't think I'm gonna have enough material to actually finish up all my carpet because my material and stuff. So I'm gonna take the bone meal and I'm gonna take and make it into, or the bones and take it in and make it bone meal, so we can get more trees.